Astroport Authority gives us clearance to disembark. You know, this place is stunning, but do you remember that time those scuttlebones ambushed us at Jahin Spaceport on Benning? The whole time I've been here, I felt the same way I did just before that happened, Mark. Okay.
Okay, to that I say, the guy that said, I swear I won't touch it, I'll be like, hey, $10 says he touched it and hit it in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, he doth protest too loudly. Oh, hello. There we go. There's probably more of them waiting.
Probably.
That's for now. Okay. Second to last. And there we go. A burst of white noise over all frequencies nearly deafens you. Your heart suit's heads-up display interprets it into a series of ones and zeros. 010010000. They repeat again and again, blanketing all frequencies until the lights on the final VI cluster flicker and die. Specialization class achieved. Anyone want to take a guess as to what this translates to into letters?
Not a clue.
Also, I was gonna say Daisy, Daisy, tell me a song and blah.
Okay, what does the game DayZ have to do anything? There's no zombies here.
Oh, for
Okay.
love of...
H-E-L, and I think you can all guess the next one. Not another L.
Help.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
understand
Also,
binary,
reference-
so I was just gonna be like, okay, sure.
Also, I was referencing 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Your specialization class will replace your base class in the talents on the squad screen. Talent ranks in your base class transfer over to your specialization class. Go to your squads. Okay. Oh,
So we can
wait, was this actually in... I don't
What?
remember
No.
this at
Yes,
all.
this wasn't. Yes, this
Okay, I
wasn't
don't
the
remember this
original,
ever
and yes,
existing.
you got it. This wasn't the original, and yes, you got it at this point by
Okay, I
taking
can
down the
believe
VI.
that.
That explains a lot, because this is by no means familiar to me, and I don't even remember doing this mission in my own playthroughs.
Okay, we've got Shock Trooper, highly skilled killing machine. Shock Troopers excel in all combat situations, increased health, protection, improves immunity or barrier ability, improve the adrenaline ability. Immunity is from the soldier class, I believe.
Yeah.
Then we have Nemesis. The Nemesis is a biotic specialist who uses Mass Effect fuels to inflict heavy damage against opponents, increased duration and damage of all biotic abilities, improved warp, improved lift. Okay, so yeah, basically lean more towards combat, lean more towards biotics.
Yeah. So I guess that makes us want to ask the question, which do you prefer, higher damage or tank?
Personally, I would say this one, though the one biotic ability we've used the most has been Throw, which doesn't get upgraded here. So I think let's just go for the more generic one.
Technically, it does get a little bit of an improvement from the increased duration and stuff, but that's about it.
True, but I don't think you can really increase the duration against on just giving someone a punt into the ceiling.
Wait, look, can you still use those bionics things?
Biotics. Yeah, we still have them. It's just upgraded. So
We
it
have
just turns
bionics
this.
all over. Those are called cybernetics.
Okay.
Okay, I probably should upgrade this at some point, but actually for now, let's upgrade this. So that when our team goes down, we can pick them up. Okay. Got a lot of health out of that.
Don't forget to patch.
Go on.
I was gonna say, don't forget to put points into Tally so she can upgrade her shotgun.
Yep.
Actually, let's just manually do that now. There, because I get the feeling she would have upgraded something else instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
Yay,
Something-
1 point is a shotgun.
by the way, I want us to take a look at a close up at the helmet you're using on Shepard.
Okay.
And this is something
Also,
that
Guess Armory.
Where the fuck did we get that?
Yeah, where the hell was the Alliance storing a Geth weapon? Like, when the hell is someone going to Alliance base and be like, hey, let's take this home with us?
What the fuck? This is some black market bullshit. These guys in Luna were doing some wild shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
But look at the helmet. Notice something strange
no,
with the
No,
visor.
no.
no, the air.
it's the default.
It's a bit too high.
That's.
Yeah,
yeah.
like it looks like
Yeah,
he's trying
maybe.
to look over.
Yeah.
With Garrus,
I mean,
it
they
makes
also
full
have-
sense. Outside of just leaving the front of the freaking forehead open.
Yeah,
what
that's
the
like-
I mean,
Where's
if nothing else, those like the invisible spots might actually just be like, just what am I thinking of? Glass, like the equivalent of
Yeah.
glass. Of, like,
But I mean, like, Garrus's helmet in the future game, whenever he is wearing his Turian helmet, you can see that the glass for his visor is usually like blue so that you can't see his face.
yeah, it's opaque. But this is
It's-
also ME1. Remember,
Yeah,
we really
so
have no idea what we're doing.
even with the Legendary Edition upgrade and the mods, it's still just early jank. Which is,
Yeah.
I think I said this before, but it really shares that with the Witcher franchise, that the first games were a bit iffy, well written and such, but just pale in comparison to the ones after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, we can return to the Normandy.
Also, without any spoilers, there are some alien allies in the next game that I am excited to see how Drakir reacts to meeting.
Okay.
For now, though, we're done here.
Yeah. Basically, Drakir, there are some aliens that it's like, I'll be curious to see what your first impression is of some of them.
I think we should leave this one as one of the last ones. Like, we do have Charm maxed out now. So whatever...
Okay, so
Whatever
I should
options
point out
we can
that
do.
maybe we should do it now, at least. Not to leave it to the last ones, but since there's no continue game option.
True,
If you want to
but
save something for last, I would suggest we can go look for Rex's armor.
okay,
first.
I didn't mean...
No, we need we need that for a
actually.
plot thing.
Yeah. I think we can grab it whenever, so it'll be useful to grab it now, but whenever is good.
I remember something about options being limited later. But yeah, we'll just have
Yeah,
to
they're
see.
Yeah, options are limited after a certain point in the story.
Okay, so
Yeah, so
let's do what we can then still. And before we hit Vermeer, we go deal with the asteroid that was due to hit the planet in an hour's time, and we've probably been away for a good few weeks now.
yep. And make sure you pick up Rex's family armor before then too.
Let's see. Cyber is a standard Neptune-type gas giant. The upper cloud decks of its hydrogen atmosphere tinted a dramatic blue by traces of methane. Okay.
Looks kind of like a
Yep.
big ass ocean.
We find helium-3. Orbital period of 160 years. And a day... No, half a day's length.
Yeah.
Okay. Can run? Okay, they can't run, but they can rum.
What about rum?
Can run.
What did I
Our
do?
matey pirates here.
Hey, look, this is
It's-
the pirate hangout spot.
Seeing that Canrum is a small rocky world with a trace atmosphere of methane and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of magnesium and silicates with deposits of carbon. Canrum was the site of the warlord Siagurs. Shiager's defeat by Turian
Shiager.
peacekeeping forces during the Krogan rebellions. While this band was not especially powerful, Shiager was a female warlord, and one of the few remaining fertile females at that. She had, through viciousness and cunning, parlayed her unique value into a position of power. Krogan males competed
She's a
for the right to
Krogan
join her
warlord.
band. Competed for the right to join her band and lie with her. When Shiager's death was announced, vengeful male Krogan admirers near and far swore blood oaths against the participating Turian crews. In the end, several thousand of the Turian participants were killed in open combat or through assassination. To this day, many Krogan proudly proclaim that they have the blood of Shiager. Okay.
I'm beginning to think nobody thought the genophage through, given
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And I think you're pronouncing her name right, but in Mass Effect 2 for sure, we hear the proper pronunciation.
Okay. So that's going to be a recurring corpse. Guess
Yep.
now they're not a recurring character since they're dead.
Definitely a recurring piece of history, though.
The orbital period is 67 years. A day is 32 hours. Very low atmosphere, very low temperature, and only about half gravity. Nope, Turian insignia. Scans of the planet Canrum revealed dangerous levels of radiation coming from orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted further scans and discovered the remains of an ancient warhead marked with the Parthia colony insignia.
I guess
Okay.
that's the Turian version of sighting a missile.
Yeah.
Like,
Imagine
like-
bad luck if somebody shot it.
Like, imagine if, like, you know, somebody probably has like a missile and writes up yours on the warhead. The Turians instead put it in their fucking colony. Like, we made this proudly made in this specific colony.
Then
Probably
it,
made here.
then it turns out to be a duds. The pirates that you were going to bomb find it, and they suddenly have your home address.
That's better than if it was secretly inactive and it just suddenly turns on.
Let's see.
Oh,
Thayer is a large gas giant with traces of chlorine and sodium in its atmosphere. It also has a significant amount of water vapor in the clouds of its upper atmosphere. Thayer was struck by an asteroid at least 12 kilometers in diameter within the last 100 years. The superheating caused by the impactor's atmospheric passage created a large bank of vicious storms around the equatorial band. Okay. This does make me question a
Not
bit, though.
terrifying
like,
at all.
is this something that is probably actually known already? You know, in scientific communities at least, but do gas giants have like a solid core, or are they just, well, basically only gas gathered up at one spot or something?
Yeah, I was wondering there as well. What happens if a asteroid, well, crash into it?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I do know from a thing that I saw on Jupiter, apparently its core is like basically really close to being a liquid. Supposedly.
Let's see. Time to Google. Gas giant. Yeah. Core.
Gas giant core state.
Let's see. Okay, are believed to be dense, compact centers of rock, metal, and ice, surrounded by immense layers of compressed hydrogen and helium. Okay, so we don't actually fucking know, but we theorize that it's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not getting the armor right now, but it is the next thing on the list after we check this, Aurora. For now, though, Vermalis has a thick atmosphere of nitrogen and helium. Its surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of alumina with deposits of borax. The planet has an extensive network of subterranean caves formed over the millennia by volcanic processes. In these relatively cool areas, some primitive life has developed. Okay, so we've got quite literal mole men. Very short orbital periods, short day, decent pressure, not so decent temperature and decent gravity.
Wait, hold on. Subterranean networks with primitive life. Captain?
Yes.
Is this Hoxie's?
Maybe.
Rackenstone!
Coming in. Patching it through.
Oh, it's not too loud there.
General distress call. Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing.
Okay.
Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Okay, level 2 heat warning. Medgos is a large terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its hot surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of potassium and heavy metals. It's a mineralogical treasure trove with concentrated heavy elements constantly being brought to the surface by volcanic activity. Medgos is inhospitable and dangerous, and expeditions must be well prepared to survive any length of time. With its high mass, heat-trapping clouds, and constant volcanic venting, Medgos seems well on its way to become a Venusian pressure cooker world. Okay, 3-year orbit,
Yeah.
double day. A flat 1 atmosphere, and very high temperature, and a pretty good gravity as well. So if it wasn't for the fact that this place is basically an air fryer, it would be a pleasant place.
Oh
I
dear.
remember it
Also,
took me
I was like, I hope I wasn't
So
too
how
loud
about we take
earlier.
the lady? So how about we take the Krogan and the lady who? No wait. Now you know what? Fuck it. Let's take Ashley and Kane. It's been a while since we've taken either one of those assholes.
Yeah.
Wait, his name is Cade. You called him
Caden.
Kane earlier.
Kaden. Kaden, the lady.
Yes.
Hayden.
You called him Kane earlier this stream.
No, I called him Kaden.
Hayden, otherwise known as Hayden the Canadian.
Okay, I heard Kane
Mental
when you spoke about
exploration.
him.
Okay, let's head to that transporter signal first, huh? Now I'm just picturing a Command and Conquer crossover with Mass Effect, where the only difference is that Caden has been replaced by fucking Kane.
Oh, bloody heck.
You can't kill the Messiah. Yeah, whatever, Kane. Just shut up.
Nukes him again.
With Command and Conquer crossover, at least I know to expect more absurd weapons that shouldn't be possible.
Yeah, fucking Walker Max.
At least it's more. The ones I read were more grounded in the fucking Red Alert one. I had to give up on that one because it was just too fucking silly.
I remember I tried the Red Alert 3 one.
I want to point
for
out
a while.
that it literally had a precedent played by J.K. Simmons, whose platform was quite literally Grumall with a dolphin, with the mascot being a dolphin with a laser gun, and turned Mount Rushmore into a gun, like it made Mount Rushmore shoot lasers.
Yeah, there was a lot of absurd animal companions in battle.
Drop shit.
I think there was actually like
there was actual trap on that.
If you played as the Russians. And, right, and in Red Alert 3, the Japanese literally come in with fucking mechs, because of course they do.
Yep.
Yeah. Japanese came in with absurd anime-style walker mechs and shit. The Russians had attack bears.
And going by a joke from a guy who made a video about the Saludos of Red Alert, like every cutscene was made for an 80s porno.
Yeah, the only thing about
It'll
Red
just
Alert,
explode again.
about the Red Alert one that I kept was a poster that I had back from when I had the Xbox game for a little while. So on my wall, literally the only thing I have of Red Alert is the murals poster that I kept from the game.
Okay, I might be biased in this because Red Alert 2 was one of the games that I grew up with. Never really did multiplayer with it though. Like, I've never done really competitive multiplayer with much. But I'd honestly say that Jury is one of the best, or at least smartest, well, at first, villains in gaming.
Oh yeah.
Because bit of a spoiler for his for his expansion, but he basically starts the expansion off with already having conquered the world by being a sneaky fuck.
Well,
So basically, he's managed to dupe you a few times.
yeah, I like Yuri and Kane for the or smart and stubborn.
Yeah. I suppose my main thing too is as long as their accents aren't too absurd, as much as I know that's kind of hard to avoid because freaking Hollywood's gonna do that.
Yeah. Oh, right, let's not forget Emperor of Japan. Fucking...
Oh yeah.
Emperor, you are
Oh
made of
my
stupid
voice.
Japan.
Yeah.
I forget the dude's name, but basically the voice.
George
Oh
Takei.
my.
George Takei, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the phrase you said?
One
You
of the
are made
lines
of
that he has, yeah,
No.
that.
Derby said the phrase. Wait, I got that. Wait, Derby, is this the?
Oh my.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yes, that guy.
While searching the wreckage, you found a very old letter stamp with the
Oh, dear.
Gothis colony's insignia. Unfortunately, the text is indecipherable. How the fuck did the letter survive in a on a volcanic planet like this? Like, that thing is exposed to the
It's in the
elements.
dead...
Also,
Maybe they just found it in the dead guy's clothes.
okay, so-
Part of me wonders if that's a... Part of me wonders if that's a Dear
Okay.
John letter. Like, the poor bastard was being broken up with his girlfriend.
Yeah. And
also
while we're looking at that
Turian
starship,
shuttle.
while we're looking at that starship, I'm fairly certain that looked like a Turian vessel to me.
Okay, I don't know if it was something about Derby's mic or if I misheard him, but I heard curry. Curry.
Well, any curry you make on this planet is going to end up spicy.
Yeah. Like if you want
Ugh.
screaming hot, like literally make you run around screaming, then you make curry here.
You'll be screaming because your entire body is on fire from the atmosphere.
Oh gosh, my brain went
If you-
ahead.
If you want to make it really more comical, you'll be running around screaming, hey, make the song of Burning Ring of Fire.
Oh yeah, it gets worse. So if we spoke about Red Alert, was Tim Curry acting as one of the characters?
Yep. And
Yeah,
he
I just
escaped to
imagine-
the last place not touched by capitalism. Space.
Yeah, hence
Or
my
something like
brain went, oh, that's probably where he went and started civilization, and named them Currian.
Like a joke in itself.
Honestly, more games should probably reference that scene by just having some escape pod in orbit of Earth with a corpse inside of it that smells of curry. Damn it.
I think there is something like that in one of the Mass
Actually.
Effects, but I'm not sure where.
Hello, Caden. Just get to
Hello,
work on that
helmet is
electronics
that?
degree.
Wait, let's take a look at the helmet.
Okay, that helmet looks better in the future games because you can't see the eyes. At least
Very
in the future
narrow
games.
field of view.
It makes me think of an animal or something.
It kind of does, but I'm not sure what kind of animal.
Maybe a monkey of a sorts? Like due to the large
maybe.
nostrils?
Yeah, but at the same time, it looks like a bee.
That helmet. It was in fucking Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within.
Yeah.
Oh, it just looks similar to those, yeah. Just more goofy.
Just to be sure, we did see lots of eclipse marks earlier in our current gameplay, yeah?
Okay, do we have
Because
enough
that's what
now?
that helmet reminds me of, the Eclipse works.
Yes, we do. Okay,
And I see Aurora is a Team Curry fan.
to be
Team
honest,
Curry
most
still
people would
do
call
things.
themselves that because Tim Curry is
Yeah.
just funny. That's
Yeah.
capital funny stop after.
I feel like I heard that some people
really-
don't like him.
It sucks.
I think he
Yeah,
played
oh
in one
well.
of those FMG movies from the Zeros about Frankenstein or something.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It
Okay.
kind of reminds me on a bit of a sub note. On a little secondary note, I'm trying to build my own Normandy in No Man's Sky.
Of course.
And how's it going?
It's going tricky because there's not quite enough parts to do it 100% accurately, but I've seen some guides of how to make the shape roughly.
Okay.
Did you say quirky or crikey?
Yes.
Neither of those.
He's in Normandy in No Man's Sky. Where did you hear quirky or cranky?
That actually reminds me. I
Everybody's
found
Where'd you hear all this?
It sounded like he said it was going quirky or something.
I heard crikey is what you thought you said, but okay.
I said, for ask if you said quirky or crikey.
Oh, it's not crikey, mate. Come on.
God damn it.
Okay, I will say this. Jervis' Australian accent is better than mine by far.
It's situational, but sometimes.
yeah, I found a reason as to why there was never any Mass Effect Legos. Apparently, Lego has something that they don't want to get involved with anything that has mature stuff happening or so. So anything 18 plus.
Oh, that's a lie.
Hmm?
That's
That
a
doesn't
lie.
make sense to me considering frickin' Mass
feel like
Effect would be
they
a
have-
great opportunity for them.
I feel like they have done Legos of things that are kinda 18 plus.
Not sure.
Though it could also be off-brand.
Could be.
That might be off-brand,
there are-
but yeah.
I believe there are.
I wouldn't doubt the possibility of something similar.
There are at least
I think
two
I heard
quote-unquote
actually-
knockoffs that are pretty big.
Yeah, I think I heard they actually started doing some, but because they did it, yeah, I think you can guess a certain group that got angry about it when they actually tried to enter that market.
Yeah, the professionally scandalized. Let's see. Vebinok is a small terrestrial world with a thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of carbonaceous material, ice water, and low-density silicates. Rare but concentrated loads of light metals have been deposited by asteroid impacts. One hemisphere of Vebinok is covered by surface deposits of oxidized copper. Approximately 270 years ago, a Turian bulk gas transport was attacked by pirates in the Phoenix system. Damaged, it made a rough landing on Vebinok. The heat of the landing melted significant quantities of surface ice, and ruptured shipping containers spilled LOX. Not sure what that's supposed to mean, across the surface.
Some kind of
Before
liquid
this-
oxygen, I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably that, yeah. Before this evaporated and escaped Vebinok's weak gravity, it reacted to cause the widespread rust. Okay, yeah, oxygen.
Wait. There's two looks I know of. One I recently might be kind of a fish dish or something made of fish. Other one is something you're familiar with, Captain.
Yeah, big,
From
hairy, and
Valheim.
poorly mooded.
I'm fairly certain it's
What?
not the Valheim Hawks, though.
Yes, it is those.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this stuff that got spilled is not giant oxes from Valheim.
Yeah, that would have had a different effect if a bunch of if large furballs suddenly got ejected into, let's see, an atmosphere of a quarter.
I know what you meant, Captain, but I went with a different quarter. As in a coin.
Is a planet's atmosphere that's completely filled with American quarters for some blasted reason. It sounds like something in a fucking Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy thing or something.
Yeah, sounds like anybody that loves to swim in money would like.
Speaking of that, actually, apparently within universe lore with Scrooge McDuck, that money bin is actually spare change for him, apparently. Like that most of his value is actually in investments all around the planet and such. And that is just, well, what he made personally.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bloody heck. And I was thinking about that character and... Oh, bloody heck.
Okay. Another fun bit about Scrooge McDuck is that in Dutch, his name has absolutely no comparison with, well, the Scrooge from Christmas Carol and such. I'm pretty sure he was named after that or something. But in Dutch, he's called Dagobert. Or Dagobert.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
In Sweden, he's called... Let's see... Joachim von Anka.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna try to say that.
Intermittent signal.
Yeah, I thought for a while, thanks to he was supposed to be Dutch. Then Captain has corrected me. Van is Dutch.
Yeah. Not as in the car, but last names with V-A-N. V-O-N is typically German or Austrian, I believe.
Yeah.
During a scan of the Phoenix system asteroid field, she detected an odd energy reading that Tali determined was Corian in nature. She led the recon team into the asteroid field, where she discovered an abandoned freighter. The team could not determine why the ship was there, but they did find a Prothean data disk on board. Okay.
Ooh, Prothean stuff.
I should probably explain. Anka means duck.
Okay.
Really?
Seal Salto. Standard hydrogen and helium gas giant that has no remarkable features. Why do we get the feeling that Seal Salto means like boring in Solarian?
Maybe.
Patashi. Sun-blasted terrestrial world whose atmosphere was blasted away millennia ago by the star Phoenix. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of iron with deposits of tin. Due to its relatively low density, Patashi is tidally locked to Phoenix. Seas of molten light metals cover much of the sunward side. Okay, so quite literal seas of molten metal. Over a period of 0.3.
So this is where the Autobots go to relax.
Relax and repair.
Precisely 0 atmosphere because the atmosphere got blasted. Okay.
If we tried to go there, we'd be turned into humans too.
Found some samarium. Okay. And
Also
last but not least, Tantau. Let's see, what about Manuel? I'm not sure if that's a reference or if that's supposed to point out something that I missed or something. Let's see. Tantau is an enormous low-density terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of methane and helium. Despite being nearly 20 AU from Phoenix, the star's great heat and the insulating thickness of the atmosphere make the surface surprisingly temperate. The crust is mainly composed of sodium and silicon dioxide with deposits of various light metals, while Tantau is not habitable. The relative pleasantness of the surface conditions make it a popular location for small ships traveling through the Argos Rho cluster to land for drive discharge. Okay, I thought you had to do drive discharges at gas giants, but apparently you can do that anywhere then? In an atmosphere?
Yeah. I think the lore is to state that it's like convenient to do it at gas giants.
Okay. Let's see. Orbital period of 64 years, a day of 70 hours, high atmosphere, survivable temperature, and good gravity. Okay.
Just a slight bit heavier than usual on this planet.
Yeah, just triple your weight. Yeah, let's take Garrus and Rex. Okay. This is his family armor that we're getting, so he's coming along one way or another.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think it actually hurts your relationship with them if you don't bring them, but they do give extra dialogue, I think.
Yeah, I think that's why I always take Rex with me, because I'm pretty sure there are some perks to bringing him along.
Let's see. Let's start here, then go around. So, there.
And if you see any Geth armature, just hit the turbo booster.
Okay, I don't think we'll
whatever you
launch
do,
them
don't
far
flip
in
the
this
tank.
high gravity, though. Yeah, we don't flip it because you can't unflip it. Okay, stupid thought. Nice argument, flips your maker in a high gravity world.
Yeah.
Hey,
I know
this
people
is hiding
kind
away.
of debate this. I know some people kind of didn't like this, but personally, I prefer the tank missions in Mass Effect 2 better than the Mako.
Yeah, the Mako has its charm from being so freaking bouncy and all, but yeah, the other vehicles do steer a lot better in the later games.
This is the
Yeah.
place.
Basically,
My armor's here somewhere.
the Mako can go well without jumping a lot in a straight line, but planets tend to have hills. And they didn't
Yeah.
really program the physics that much, so we... Oh, hey, he got his red armor back.
Yeah.
Wait.
Although
Wait. Are you telling me the tank's weakness is Captain Hill?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, let's go with that.
Okay.
For a second there, I missaw the symbol for the shotgun. For a second there, it looked like a brute spiker from Halo.
Okay, this is just fucking funny. You lugging around a goddamn cat pulse rifle.
Oh, blue suns.
Yeah.
Miss. Hello.
A pulse
Blue
rifle.
suns.
If you're not gonna use the pulse rifle, give it to like Garrus. I just realized that.
Yeah.
Speaking of, okay, they are using good guns. Yep, cool down.
Meanwhile, that
I'm
blue
sorry.
sun's
Wait, back up. Bullshit. Does she have an afro?
no.
Oh, hello.
You sure? Fuck off.
It didn't look like an afro to me.
I thought
We're
I
gonna have to
saw
check the
Afro.
body.
There we go.
That Turian, however, he might have what might equate to an afro.
Rex, I know you're excited and all, but keep your rounds out of my ass.
Phrasing. No.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not an afro.
Oh,
Also,
Okay,
maybe
these mercs are
don't
actually a
try to
bit
melee
better.
Guys, we're zoomed in.
Inner.
We're zoomed into a corner.
Inner.
Am I the only one that sees this?
Apparently.
apparently.
Oh wait, no, that's just a thing on Discord for some fucking reason.
Did you hit
Okay.
the zoom in button that appears on the side of the screen? Because I noticed this
I
one has
didn't
that.
even. I might have pushed it right then. No, it fucking was. I was gonna say, don't try to melee the person emptying an automatic on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do
That's
that.
the thing with Vanguards. High risk, high rewards.
I misheard Rom.
Yeah.
I heard automated onion.
Okay.
How the hell does that work?
Place.
It just makes them cry to death.
Here somewhere.
There, quick save. Just get a Lancer back. Okay.
Automatic onion. Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah. Automatic onion. It will kill them by making them cry to death.
It sounds like a name you give a grenade launcher armed with
Of course,
Tear
the Krogan
gas?
goes gung-ho.
Yeah.
Do a flip.
So basically the standard weaponry for most SWAT teams.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody heck.
I don't think we'll see it in this game, but I remember
Completely missed there.
in the future Mass Effect games, there is an assault rifle that is apparently a grenade launcher.
That was
I
okay.
was actually remembering a skill for the soldier in ME2 and 3.
Oh yeah.
Miss.
Wait,
It
are you
was
thinking
a
the concussion skill?
yes, that one that you basically can fire
Yeah.
a rocket
Throw a
detect
high
an enemy.
fly-
Yeah,
I remember that skill
did-
was always funny because of how much it ragdolls the enemy.
yeah. I would find it like funny to use, calling it my underbarrel grenade launcher.
Yeah. I remember
For
using the
every
concussion
gun.
shot a lot. It was basically fit the Wilhelm scream perfectly. Actually,
Let's
no,
get
it
our
would fit the
Krogan
Goofy
back
better.
up in his feet.
Rick, get up, damn it! You're not supposed to be on the floor.
Oh, hello.
That's a whoa. Okay, female Turian. Okay.
It still surprises me whenever one of those pops up. Because, again, you typically would only see those in Mass Effect 3. Also, you were looking the entire wrong way.
Well, you only see one of those in Mass Effect 3 typically, but yeah, in Andromeda they're very common.
Yeah. Because Andromeda is technically Mass Effect 3.5.
Yeah.
I think there were rumors about Mass Effect 4 again. But, oh
Yeah,
well.
I remember there's a lot of those coming out. I'm starting to think it might never happen, but I'm kind of hopeful it comes out just to see if they do it justice.
Yeah, it's sort of similar with Elder Scrolls 6 that actually with Elder Scrolls 6 I think most people don't want it to come out because it'll probably blow even more.
Yeah.
It's near around.
Everyone's just kind of tired of.
Finally some amps.
That took forever. You know, the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure I've actually ran into more amps as a soldier than I have. Well, I've actually only played a soldier, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is it.
Also, oh,
I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap. But at least I've got it back.
It's my color.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Okay.
Love you too, man.
Rex touches
Thoughtful
his
expression.
grandfather's armor. His expression, thoughtful perhaps? Krogan are hard to read. When he shakes off his bemusement and grips his gun, then he shakes off his bemusement and grips his gun with renewed purpose. Time to move on. I think it got color changed by something, because I'm pretty sure in the original that thing was
Yeah.
pink.
Which is not Rex's color at all.
oh dear. Also, I remember years ago people were
They are cooldown.
wanting a new Elder Scrolls game, but yeah, I would not be surprised that the sentiment has changed over the other games they released and the statements
Yeah.
they done.
Like, I've already decided that if Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, I'm gonna check for reviews, and if people say it's at least as good as Skyrim, then I'll buy it and try it out.
Yeah.
Because the one news review thing that I read said that one of the guys working on it, he was hoping it would be at least as good as Skyrim, because he was like, there's no way it's gonna beat Skyrim, because Skyrim was Game of the Year when it came out, so.
Let's see. Garrus. Is that enough? Nope. Oh, there was decryption, not
Damn.
electron. Oh well. We're leaving some loot behind
well.
then, but we've got plenty as is.
Yeah, it's not like you need it. The extra loot is nice, but not necessary.
Yeah, that is one of the
Plus, we're
bigger
rich
upgrades, or probably one of the biggest upgrades from Mass Effect 1 to 2, is just streamlining all the bullshit with your inventory.
Yeah.
Less Baldur's Gate, more Call of Duty. Back when that
when
was
we get-
more understandable.
When we get to Mass
Hello,
Effect 3. Oh, hello. Hello, Marco.
Hey, Marco.
Yeah,
Hope you're doing well today.
When we get to Mass Effect 3, I'll be kind of curious to see if we do the combat arena at least once when that becomes available to us.
I don't remember anything about the combat arena, but then again, I only played through Mass Effect 3 once with no imported save, so that was very bare bones.
Yeah, I discovered it rather late.
Okay, I never touched the DLCs either.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I figured that the combat arena would be a sorry to hear, but yeah. As far as I could tell, the combat arena is definitely a great way to, once you reach near the end of the game, basically, you can use that to repeatedly redo all its challenges and make money so you can buy any gear you're still missing.
Okay. This is prime treasure mod territory. But yeah, once I played through Mass Effect 3 once, I didn't touch it again, so the DLCs are definitely going to be new for me as well. And surprisingly, un-treasure mods. Doing pretty well, Marco, and you?
2, 1.
You know, the second you say something like that, a thresher mob appears, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm counting every time. Every time it says something.
Okay, now we're safe because they don't actually like the mountain areas.
3, 2, 1.
To my knowledge, none of them show up in close quarters like this. So this would count,
Well,
and I think.
One might show up to this area to your left because that's like really open. They would love that.
Yeah. There it is. Okay, so damn it.
Well, you could go back to the Normandy and re-equip the squad that can open it. If you want to.
Let's put some points there. There is a chance that this might have something actually valuable. Also, I forgot to... There we go. Okay.
The only explanation to how that helmet works is maybe it's got some camera feed system that we don't know about.
Probably,
it looks like something somebody wearing in the future. It looks like something somebody would be wearing while shooting at me on a fucking cyberpunk game.
Yeah, there's a game, and I don't know what game title I'm thinking of, but I remember seeing a game that I didn't buy, but I took one look at it, and it's like, it's had that similar style faceplate. It's like, that's what that reminds me of. Some other thing that's like, no signs of any eye hole, just looks like it's something that might have internal cameras.
There. Let's see. Marco, doing alright. Tried out the new Arknights game. Quit after the tutorial because it ain't for me. Yep. I was trying that before stream, and I'm pretty sure I'm still in the tutorial. But I do see some promise in it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Actually, the next one doesn't matter because we're not getting out... we're not getting out of the Mako again after this.
Yeah. And I don't think I've ever tried any of the Arknights games, so I'm not
it's
sure
only
what I'm
the second one, I believe. The first one I played for a decent time, but I gave up on it eventually because the story was just bleak after bleak after bleak. Could be that it started to brighten up after that, but at that point I was going, what's the fucking point with this now?
Yeah. And of course, the little brief side thing, seeing as it came up. Yeah, in one of my other Discords, someone was pinging me about the new Fable release, and I was like, okay, something I'm tentatively looking forward to seeing reviews on.
Okay. But yeah, from what I've seen of Arknights Enfield, which released today actually, from what I've seen of a few videos and just the game itself, it mixes a bit of mixes some open world with a bit of Factorio and Death Stranding. So far that I've seen, it has good quality of life stuff, but it is the tutorial, so it is the place where they put in the most care at first to ensure that they aren't screwing everything up.
Oh yeah.
We'll see if I'll actually continue playing that or not.
Yeah.
Okay. The biggest weak point that I'd seen in it so far is that NPCs that aren't like active characters and such. The voice acting of that is pretty hit or miss.
Yeah.
There was one quite hilarious glitch that happened in one of the earliest cutscenes, is where your main character is getting escorted through a place. And some side characters notice when one just pulls off their sunglasses in a way in surprise, only to reveal a second pair of sunglasses underneath. Okay, I thought it was maybe something like a Prothean disc or something, but nope.
Yeah. That medical exoskeleton upgrade might be handy, though.
True. Okay. Let's see, Marco. As soon as I got to the factorial part of it, I quit because I fucking suck at it. Okay, that is actually where I stopped off earlier, connecting the power.
Yeah.
At least
I've heard some things about Factorio, but I've taken a look at Factorio, but I've determined it's kind of not my thing, even though I have played stuff similar to it and enjoyed that kind of stuff.
Personally, I'd lean more towards Satisfactory because, well, there you don't get constantly harassed by fucking bugs. Which for some people is, of course, part of the fun of it and such, so that they are working with soft time limits and so, but I don't enjoy that as much.
Yeah.
Mercury.
Like, if there's time limits, then that's not very great at all.
It's soft time limits, as in the more you pollute, the more the bugs get active and such. So you could try and be as green as possible with, but that would slow things down immensely. Let's see. Marco.
Take a look at chat.
Yeah, Marco, funny thing, it's still uninstalling. Okay.
A few days later.
Okay. The Maroon Sea system.
30 years later.
Alright, yeah, we had some stuff on Pharaohs that was pointing here, I believe. Let's start with the Caspian system. The Maroon Sea cluster. This is the system itself. Yeah, I think I said that wrong for a bit. Let's see. Antida. Standard hydrogen, darkened by traces of a sodium. One of relatively few planets known with an orbital period of more than a millennium. Okay, yeah, almost 1,300 years. Okay.
Okay, so that planet is, making orbit only every few
look at the
cycles.
Look at the day length.
12.8 Earth hours.
Let's see. 12 out. Oh, sorry. It's still. In one way, it spins really slow, but in another, it spins really fast.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scans of Antida revealed a group of defunct turrets orbiting the planet. The recon team carefully retrieved one of the turrets and brought it on board. Tally dismantled the weapon and found it was marked with a Carthon outpost insignia. Okay.
I can only imagine they just slowly dragged it in with a shuttle and made sure it wouldn't fire the second it touched the Normandy.
Maybe they strapped it to the roof and was dragged it in nice and slow.
Let's see. Ulmar Crux has an atmosphere of methane and ethane. Despite its great distance from Caspian, the energetic young star heats the surface almost to temperate levels. Thick ground fogs are common at the Terminator. Where water ice frozen during the long dark side night meets the warm air masses from the day side. The crust is mainly composed of copper with deposits of sodium. Ulmar Crux's abandoned water and relatively mild temperature and gravity have placed it on the short list of terraforming candidate worlds. However, there is significant opposition from eco-ethics groups who assert that Ulmar Crux's primitive misanthropic bacteria may be a precursor to a full-fledged native ecology. Okay. It takes almost 6 centuries to go around. Has almost 3 times the length of a day. About 80% atmosphere. High but good temperature. And pretty good gravity as well. Okay. Fornuri. Fornuri has a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and helium, and the surface is mainly composed of silica laced with iron oxides, indicating the world had an oxygenated atmosphere at some point in the past. Given the relative youth of the blue star Caspian and the significant gravity well of Fornuri, this must have occurred with astonishing swiftness, perhaps a result of some cataclysmic event. Further research is required. Another long period. It's not saying that the AU distance, distance with some of these, but I'm guessing all of these are at pretty high distances.
Yeah.
No atmosphere.
Clearly don't take a
388 minus 100 and 1.2. You found some gold.
Don't take off your pressure suit. Humans be
Platon's
like
gun?
bulleters on that planet.
Okay, interesting clouds. Plathonka is a large but low-density terrestrial world with an atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Its crust is composed of sulfur and unremarkable silicates. Occasional deposits of heavy metals, usually the result of meteor strikes, dot the surface. High-speed winds powered by the hot blue star Caspian present a constant hazard. Atmospheric entry is hazardous and EVAs are discouraged. 120 years, 20 hours, 0.7 atmosphere, 92 temperature average, and a 0.78 gravity. Okay. We still managed to find some iridium, though.
So on the surface, it's habitable, but on the other hand, the star makes it windy as hell.
MSV Cornucopia. The Cornucopia is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. While obviously adrift, the Cornucopia is not broadcasting any distress call. Registry Exolar Shipping Seoul. Okay.
But we're gonna board it anyway, because ship flooding in nowhere is suspicious.
Okay, who wants to tag along?
Well, we need our electronics expert.
Of course.
Yeah, and I think Rex can do with probably shooting something.
Yeah.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Okay, and
Draw your gun, just think it...
the air is as stale as week-old bread from the looks of it.
Yeah.
And not there. Okay. Anything better you can get here? Actually, yeah, we can give you that.
It's kind of an odd choice for him, but sure.
Also, just to point out how fucking silly this is. Imagine Tali just seeing Shepard like, here you go, and throws Rex a fucking gas assault rifle, and she's like, where the fuck did you get that?
I have to expect Tali should be like, hey, you should put that away. That's a fucking get weapon. Get that out of my face.
Now I'm tempted. If we find another one, I'm giving it to Tali just for the fun of it.
Oh god.
Yep. Oh, we know why there's no distress call.
Yeah, there's no distress call because there's husks everywhere.
What the heck? Yeah, there's huskies every... Wait, what? Yeah, you see huskies.
I didn't realize we were being attacked by dogs.
Okay, joke mod idea. Texture swap husks with huskies.
Don't. So, I think I just had an interesting thought.
Oh.
What's that?
Oh, hello.
With a certain weapon from Men in Black, the first movie,
What, like the big cannon?
I wonder. I wonder how Rex would react to the loud cricket.
A noisy cricket? I don't know.
Like,
Oh yeah, it wasn't noisy.
probably be
cricket
like-
or loud cricket.
yep.